Hey guys, my name is Roxanne. I often need help with a lot of things, and for some people that may get on people's nerves. But I always say you can't judge someone until you walk into their shoes. It seems like everything we do, it just is 10 times harder for me or my family than it would be for anyone else. I'm sure that's not the case, but it just seems that way. Well, we got a car and someone put sugar in the gas tank or done something to our car. Someone actually shoved an entire Halloween wig up inside of our car, and we wouldn't have known it had our son had not pointed out a piece of hair sticking out of our muffler. Well, we pulled the hair out, lo and behold, and it was an entire wig. Okay, sorry, I'm cooking supper right now. I could probably even show you the wig right now. I'm not sure if it's still over here, but let's see. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is still over here. Maybe this is it. Hold on, guys. Let me look and see what this is. Yeah, this is it. This is it. You want to see what was in my muffler of my car? This here is what was in my muffler. Stuffed down in my muffler. It was a gray wig. As you can see, it's black now because of the exhaust. This entire wig was in the muffler of my car. Someone tried to sabotage my car. As you can tell, yes, it was in my car. Okay. And then not only that, all of my tires were flattened. But they weren't stabbed. They were actually, that air was let out of them so we wouldn't notice it. The wig was put in it instead of something hard. That way it would take longer for it to tear up. Okay? They were hoping, because we were going to put a new motor in it instead of just replacing the timing chain. We paid about $3,000 for the car. And we decided we were going to put a motor in it. Well, the purpose for the wig we figured out was, if we'd have put the motor in it, then later on, that wig, if we had not noticed it, it would have slowly torn our brand new motor up. So we would have spent over $1,000 on a brand new motor for nothing. Okay. And it seems like this was all over jealousy, or I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what it was over. I don't know why somebody would do that to a family with 5 children. We were already having a hard time. Roger got laid off from his job, and then he was let go because they just do not have enough work and they have too many workers. So that job was over with. Hardee's shut down. So now he's trying to get unemployment. But the unemployment is going to take, I thought it was going to be immediate, but it's going to take about 4 or 5 weeks before it all goes through. And I don't know how long after that it's going to take for everything to be approved and checked on. Just until, he can find something else that's decent enough that can actually support this family. All we need is a Cadillac converter. We took it to a shop. We had to pay over $300 just for them to do what they did to the car. We lost the key, or we thought we lost the key, and it was going to be $300 just for them to make another key. Well, we found the key, and it was still $300 because they done something to the Cadillac converter. I'm no mechanic, so I don't know anything about it. I can show proof of everything. I can show proof of the dates. I can show proof of the prices. I can show proof of everything. Any kind of help whatsoever would be amazing. If anyone was willing to actually call the place and pay some on the bill or the whatever it is to pay for the Cadillac converter replacement or whatever it is, that would be absolutely fine. That would be amazing. It would be more than amazing. You would be an absolute angel, because with these 5 kids, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 15-year-old here at this house. And it's just getting to be hard times. And I don't even get any kind of, I know assistance, people get mad. I know certain people are like, oh, you shouldn't be mooching off the government. Well, I was an idiot, okay? When I was 16 years old, I got pregnant. And that's what happened. I got pregnant with Kimber. And that is not a mistake. I love my daughter more than anything. I'm glad I had her. But I should have finished school, and I didn't. Well, I'm now working on a way to figure out how to start working on my GED because I want to become a nurse. I want to draw blood or take blood pressure, you know, do the triage, stuff like that. And then maybe I can move on up in the line. That's what I'm planning on doing. But it's going to take a little bit of time for that, especially a vehicle. This vehicle is perfect for us because it fit every single single person in my family in the car. Okay? And, sorry, I'm cooking right now. But I just wanted to let you guys in on what all was going on in this household. Right now we have plenty of food to eat. Yes, I do get EBT for myself and I'm trying to do this rice. Myself and Mazakine, Scarlett, and Brantley. But I do not get EBT or any kind of assistance for Kimberly or Sky. That's another long story. I can explain all that to you. If you want to send me a private message, I can tell you more about that through a private message. But I'm not going to put any of that business out here in the open. I can tell you about it through a private message, though. I can even show you proof of that. But if anyone is willing to help, that would be amazing. It would be such a blessing to me. And I hate asking for stuff. I despise asking for stuff. I do not like asking for stuff. But if anyone could just actually, even $1 would help. I mean, anything towards this Cadillac converter deal would help. We were going to try to cut the whole pipe or whatever it was. I'm not a mechanic, like I said. And just run just a straight pipe without a Cadillac converter. But it is illegal to do that, so we cannot do that, supposedly. So now we have to get the Cadillac converter fixed. Sorry, I just ate something a minute ago. And if you need the proof, if you need the mechanic or the shop or whatever it is his name, you can actually pay for it yourself. If you were well off enough to actually buy the part or pay for the whatever it was we needed for us, that would be beyond amazing. You have no idea how much I would appreciate that. I despise asking for help. I'm so beyond asking people for help. I can't wait till everything just works out. And I won't have to ask people for help anymore. And people can start asking me for help. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. It's getting to be too much to me. I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. I don't want my kids to see me like this. Especially my babies. Especially my older ones. They don't want to see me like this. And it's like, every day I'm worried about what's going to happen next. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? We have plenty of food to eat. We have clean clothes. But this car deal, I mean, you have to have a vehicle to find a job. Once you find that job, you have to have a car to drive back and forth to that job. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, most of the time, any job we find is in like 1 or 2 hours away from our home, you know, or it's a waitressing job that pays whatever it is an hour. I don't know what it is an hour, but when I was a waitress, it was $2.15 an hour, and then they wanted to take your tips out of your paycheck. I don't know how it works now, but it was ridiculous back then. If I were to get a job right now myself, you know what they would do to me? They would up my rent, and they would cut my food stamps, and it would absolutely screw up so much just having a job. I would basically be working for nothing. They would, for childcare, Speaking of childcare, I would have to have childcare because I have the 1-year-old and the 2-year-old, and I wouldn't have somebody to keep them. Because if I was to get a job, there's no way on God's green earth Roger would sit around this house and not do nothing and let me just be the work breadwinner. You know, he would go do something, whether it be mowing some yards just under the table. He would do something, but I'm not asking for handouts, even though I am. It sounds like I am. But if anybody wants to see proof, I will post picture proof of everything, and I will do constant updates of everything. And eventually, I'm telling you right now, stuff's going to change in this home. Stuff's going to change in this world. We are going to have to start living better as far as being friendly with each other. People are going to start showing more love towards each other. It's going to have to be a different place in this earth, or this earth is doomed. It's absolutely doomed. You love, you help one another. Sometimes it seems like when you do that, you end up with a S-H-I-T end of the stick. But all in all, in the end, you will be the winner, no matter what. If you're sitting here with not one stitch of clothes on your back and nothing because you gave it all away, it doesn't matter, because when you die, you're not going to take it with you anyway. I know I just seem like I'm rambling on about stuff, but it's the truth. I wouldn't say I'm a Christian, but I'm a knower. I know there's a God. I don't know what he is, or she is, or it is, but there is something there. And I'm not sure if he's testing me, or if he's picking on me, or if he's just joking with me, or what he's doing. But it just seems like the more stuff you do for people, or even the better stuff you do towards yourself or anybody, it seems like the harder things get. I don't know if you guys feel like that, but that's the way I feel. But no matter what, you just got to keep on keeping on. And you got to keep on being good to everybody, because that's what God wants you to do, no matter what. No matter how tempted you are to do the bad things or whatever it is you may like, the sex, the drugs, the alcohol, the cursing, the whatever. You got to try to stop and start doing good things, no matter how hard it is. I think the bad stuff that happens, even if you're a good person, is more like the devil trying to turn you to his army or whatever. I feel like I'm one of God's soldiers, and I just hope all of you are too. And if nothing else, maybe I spoke to one of you guys. I'm not asking for handouts. I'm just asking you to help each other out, okay? That's why I'm creating this GoFundMe. If someone wants to help, that's fine. If someone just wants to pray, that's even better. If all of you can just say a prayer for me and my family, that would be wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Because I have been steering clear away from social media for a month. And I get back on social media, and it was within a couple of hours. Immediate drama. Immediate headache. Hadn't had a headache in a month. Immediate headache. This technology crap is what's going to get a lot of people in trouble. Because they're going to do stuff they would never normally have done if they hadn't been any technology. But anyway, I love you guys. I got to stir this macaroni before I screw it up. And then we do not have any of this macaroni salad that I'm making with this supper. But I love you. And any single bit of money that will be donated will be used towards that Cadillac converter. And if anybody wants to actually, if there's any kind of a gift card that could be used towards this place that we're trying to get this Cadillac converter, then that would be absolutely fine too. You have to inbox me though, and I can give you my address to send it to. If not, that's absolutely fine. I would just love for someone to say, "Hey, Roxanne, I love you, and I'm praying for you." That would be just fine for me, because that's all I need. It's just somebody to tell me that they care, and I know there's a lot of you out there that do care. You've showed me that. One lady named Destiny Sky That's not her real name, but I'm going to say it on here. Her name's Destiny Sky. She is like my mother from another planet or something. And then there's another lady, Judy Moore. She helps me out a lot. She talks to me and tells me a lot of stuff that really helps my motivation, and it really helps my I don't know, a lot of stuff. It helps me, just gives me a lot of hope and ideas for the future. So, and I'm sure there's a lot more of you. I just can't think of you right now because I'm in one of those stupid hissy fits. But I love you guys. And I'm going to sign off for tonight. But I will be trying to check in with you every single day. I'm usually a redhead. I dyed my hair blonde today because I had some blonde hair dye that was on sale. Had it for years, and it literally, I can't believe it still worked. It was crazy. I thought it was just not even gonna work, but it did. But anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And either way, I will show you proof. I will show you any proof you need. I can even record whoever it is if I have to. The people that are going to be working on our car. But if we could get that Cadillac converter fixed, I believe our car will be absolutely fine. I really do. I don't even know what that timing chain crap was about. Everybody kept saying timing chain, timing chain. I think it's something else. I think these people just wanted us to spend $700, $800 on something that didn't even really need. But I better go because my phone is running dead. And I love you guys, and I will post the proof as soon as I charge my phone up, okay? I love you so much, and if there's any nasty comments, please keep them to yourself, because I'm a very unstable person when it comes to people leaving nasty comments that are unnecessary, and I will just try to delete them if I can. So please don't leave nasty comments. I'm sure everybody needs help, and I don't have any friends. I have no friends. 0. You guys are the only friends I have on Facebook, and my family, and that's it. And that's all there is to it. So you guys are the only people I have to confide in. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and maybe a miracle might happen, and we'll see what happens. Love you, Linda. If you see this, I love you, Aunt. Not Aunt, but Virginia, Granny. I love you too. Love you, Mama. Love you, Judy. Love you, Rebecca. Love all of you so much. Love you, Maya. Love you, Heaven Kilo. I think that's how you say your name. It's not Heaven, it's Heaven, right? I hope so. But I love you guys so much, and hopefully everything works out for all of us, because I love you all so much. And I will let you know more tomorrow, okay? Have a great night, guys. And no, I did not buy this makeup. If you're like, oh, she don't have any money because she buys them. No, I did not buy this makeup. This makeup was a sample that Lucy, my boss, gave me because I promote makeup for her, if you're just wondering, okay? But I don't even know where my freaking wedding rings are. They fell off my finger and now they're lost, so I don't have them. So it's just, anyway, that doesn't even matter. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Please, you guys, just pray for me. That's all I'm asking, and I will pray for you guys too. Talk to you later. Bye.